The immediate problem of AI that I think a lot of people would agree with me and understand and accept is the most probable outcome of AI in our current modern age and upcoming age, which is although most scientists and top experts are worried about terms like AGI being bad, extinction, the world ending, or human and AI misalignment problems. I think there's a profound misconnect between the typical man and the expert, which is even if AGI and human extinction or misalignment were true, which is also a big if, we don't know, it's uncertainty. Like most people would agree, like, how do we know it's going to happen? How do we know? It's just a big if that top experts and stuff say. People would agree that the current problems from the now to the future of AGI or ASI age is like the road leading up to it, the uncertainty road leading up to it. Like, what would happen in this road, in this journey? We are worried about job security and stuff, while top scientists are like worried about AI. There's a because they don't understand. That's the thing. The top level scientists and experts, they do not understand the struggle of the common man. They are worried about AI, money, and extinction level stuff, while the common man might be worried about rent, money. They might be in debt. They are looking for a job. They can't get it. And recently, I made this video because of the recent news about Amazon laying off more people because they have stress. They need to pay them. They need to pay these people, and they laid them off because they don't want to, actually. They don't want to pay them money. And this got me thinking. AI and machines are so much superior than the common man for these companies. They don't have to pay them much. The pay is less for this machine and AIs, and the efficiency is so high they can work 24/7 without tiring at all. So this leaves a precedent for the smaller companies. The smaller companies like Amazon is like big giant company laying these people off easily. So these companies will be thinking like, maybe AIs are better than humans, because because they can work 24/7, they don't get tired, they don't complain, they don't need to pay as much. Well, the common human, they are prone to worrying. They need to be paid. They can get sick. They don't work 24/7. They are not efficient, especially when they are juniors. Especially when they are juniors. AI at their current level can already match juniors, and and this is just the 2025 level AIs. These AIs are prone to mistakes, hallucinations. They are prone to breaking. They are not as good right now. But imagine what could happen in the next 3 years. The current technology and advancement of AI is very volatile. It cannot be predicted. The AI models of 2020 are fundamentally different from the AIs of 2025, let alone 2028. We cannot predict it. They might be so much better. They might not be prone to mistakes anymore. They might be stronger than ever. But the companies are still hiring seniors. Seniors, okay. They are still hiring seniors. The seniors are still in demand. But the thing is, these seniors are aging. They are aging. They are getting old. They are getting fragile. They are getting weak. So they cannot work forever. They are retiring. So, and that's to say that these seniors will be better than these superior 2028 model AIs or future model AIs forever, which is also an uncertainty. Maybe this AI will surpass these seniors, and we don't know that yet. And even if we say that these seniors are not surpassed by AIs, Even current level AIs are being used as tools and co-pilots by senior people for like job instead of like normal human assistant. Because humans are prone to mistake, as I said, AI can compute and work 24/7. So they are just better for these seniors. And if these juniors are getting neglected as they are and not getting job, who will replace these seniors? Who will replace them? They are aging, they are retiring, and they won't last forever. And these juniors, they are not getting job job or anything. They are not even being used as assistants nowadays, slowly and slowly, as AI advances, as I said. So how, who will replace these seniors if these juniors are not going to be used, or will they will gain experience? These companies, they do not want juniors, they do not want entry level people. They want people with experience. They want people who are seniors, people who have like already done stuff. But but how? You don't have money, and you can't earn money because they are not hiring you fundamentally, because these companies, they don't want juniors and entry level, so you can't have money. And they want upskilled people, so you have to get upskilled, but upskill costs money. You need money to get upskilled for courses or something, and it's not cheap, it's expensive. It takes time. Upskilling takes time, and you don't have the time, and it's uncertain. Even upskilling would help. By the time you upskill a talent or like a skill for like a few months or a few years even, you don't know if the skill that you are trying to like advance in, AI might take over, you know. And so this also does not account for the experience and upskilling, and like theory skills and like all these stuffs are different from practical skills. And how do you get practical skills? By working in a company. But if you can't work in a company, how do you get experience? And if you don't have experience, company doesn't these companies doesn't allow you to work with them, so you cannot get experience. So the common man is stuck in this catch 22, stuck between rocks. They cannot do anything. They cannot earn money, and they need money to earn money, but they don't have money, so they cannot earn more money. That's a problem. And so the and so you might be thinking, so perhaps there is jobs that we can land easily, perhaps lower jobs. So this person, you will be throwing rocks at jobs, trying to get a job like online. There's like so many job applications open, like we are hiring and hiring, but even these jobs, they do not exist. These are ghost jobs. The companies just like put up these job offers to like follow laws and rules and regulations and stuff. And so these people chase these hollow jobs that do not exist, fundamentally do not exist. So these people keep looking for a job. And so the biggest problem, the biggest thing that affects this is biggest group that are affected by this are the younger generation. So a younger man, a young guy who just graduated or like trying to look for a job might ask, how do we make money? And how how do they make how do they make money? Freelancing doesn't work anymore because AI has taken it. Most people use AI for everything, even web development. AI is taking coding jobs, early coding jobs, and like early everything. Honestly, early everything is taken by AI, as we discussed. And if they cannot get these jobs, they do not build up experience. And if they don't work for it, they cannot get experience, and they don't have the incentive to work for it because they are not getting paid. So like you are investing a lot of time and money and like this stress on like a thing that you don't even know might be helpful to make you earn more money, unless of course that younger generation person is wealthy as fuck. If their parents are extremely rich, then they can get away with it. Simply they just get money from their parents, so it's problem solved for them. But what about the future of like the people who don't have rich as fuck parents? What about the people in the middle income or the lower middle income family? The future is very dark for them, I feel. Because think about it. When we think about companies, most people might be like they are like corporates, companies that like pay you. They are that are meant to pay you, but that's not true. That's what the common people might think. But companies do not think like that. They are thinking about the products. They are thinking about money. They are thinking about profit and money. They don't want to pay you. Why would they pay you? They don't want to pay you. So, but you might say a big but, and this is a good question. If we don't have money, then how will we buy company products? That's a very good question, right? And now think about it. You won't buy it. You are not buying it. Who are buying it? The rich. The rich are buying it. The rich are buying everything. Even now, if you think about it, the money circulation of the world, most of the money that circulates through the world is by the rich. The rich pays the companies incentivizes the rich, pays them, and the rich pays them. It's a circle. The rich pays the rich, and the money circulates between the rich. The top percent of the top richest people, they pay each other. They circulate money through like companies, insurance, and like not insurance, like investments and like deals and all these things, like bonds and stuff, while the majority of people have to pay these companies to get their products for their livelihood, for food, for entertainment, for living, for everything. The majority of people pay large amount of money to these top people, and they get richer and richer, while at most the top might be giving the people like pennies worth in comparison to this minority. So like this can lead to a very dark future, as I said, where the top percent of people might be in a golden age, like celebrating, happy, like they don't have to work anymore. AI is doing everything. Machine, automatic stuff, automated stuff is doing everything for them. But the dark age for the middle income and like lower income people, they won't have anything. But as we have known history, for people who have studied history, this rarely ends well for the rich eventually. Example, French Revolution. The rich got filthy rich, they spoiled themselves, they didn't care about the poor people, and the poor people eventually retaliated, and then executions happened, of course. But here's the thing, no, we are not the only one who know history. The rich also knows this. So like they might even have contingency plans right now, thinking about it. They might be giving the poor just enough money for them to survive and be happy or something. Just enough. Just enough so that they don't retaliate. But of course, that's speculative. Unless these rich people are so cosmically out of touch that they don't know what is going on between like the poor when finally AI takes over their jobs, machine and automated everything, and they don't see how angry they are. They might be screwed. And and that's like it. So think about it. Of course, this is just my thought. This is just my thought. This is what I thought about. And yeah, that's like it. I want to think about it now. Like most of the world's job, right, we have right now, most of them, a lot of them, not most, like a lot of them are being taken by AI right now. It's essential jobs, especially. And so you really have to think about it. The immediate problem of AI, it might not be like the future of like existence and like human extinction or anything like that. These popular uh these experts may think about, but the thing is, it might very well be true that human extinction is coming, but that's not the immediate problem for most people. It will take years, like 3 years or like more at most. It will take like minimum 3 years. I'll say like how most experts estimate like AGI, even if AGI is possible. Let's think about it. So So, would you really be willing to struggle without money, without rent, especially when you're young? Think about it. You're going to a college for like 2, 3, 4 years, and you don't know what's going to happen in those years. You don't know the future. You don't know anything. AI might replace you at that time, at that point. You know, AI might replace you. You don't have job. You can't learn anything. You can't do this. You can't do that. So if you're if you're not from like a wealthy family, like you're not that rich, and like you have to make money to make ends meet, how are you going to do it? Like how? You can't. You just can't. Like it's very hard then. And even if you're thinking, most people won't be thinking about this. Most people would be just going about their days, going to college, hoping for their degree to give them jobs. But it's not going to be that way. And eventually, people will struggle. People will have a hard time to make ends meet. And this is especially true for the younger generation, I feel, that are stuck in this 50-50. And yeah, getting a job would be hard. And like, that's about it. I want you to think about it, leave some comments, and perhaps we can engage more. Although I wanted to say I have a lot of thoughts about this, but I'm not that good at like presenting my thoughts in like words. So that's about it for now. Perhaps in the comment section, like I can say a lot more stuff. Thank you for watching. Think about it and see ya. Bye.